Welcome. This time, we're going to talk about a new year and a new you. So, how many of you made a New Year's resolution last week? We had done a video a while back that you'll be able to find all about New Year's resolutions and the success rates on those. So, don't get discouraged if you don't end up succeeding in your resolution, because they say only about 9% actually do accomplish it. Most people will drop out within the first week, and only a handful will end up making it past the first month. And it just keeps going down from there. And let's talk about the resolutions that you may have made. About trying to eat healthier, or about trying to exercise more. Now, I don't really like to make resolutions, as I had discussed, but that's perfectly fine if that's what works for you. I like to set goals instead. And so that's a little bit what we're going to talk about today is goals, and once again about making a list. And so I believe that you should make goals that are small in nature, something that is manageable for you to be able to do. So, like if you had made one about eating healthier, well, you're not going to change the diet that you normally eat overnight. And that's why you're going to end up failing, because you're always going to go back and want to eat the foods that are your comfort foods, or the foods that you crave. So in order to eat healthier, what you should probably do is start by replacing some of the choices that you are making with some healthier choices, just here and there. Exercising, everybody needs to get exercise, and everybody needs to exercise more. New Year's resolution types like to go and join a gym, like to buy all kinds of new equipment that they just got, to have that new you, and that stuff just ends up collecting dust. And so I say, why don't you make a goal of, I'm going to go, I'm just going to go out and take, a 10-minute walk around the neighborhood. I'm just going to go, walk down the street for 15 minutes, put your headphones on, take your phone with you, listen to some music, listen to a book, listen to a podcast. And, that 10, 15 minutes will end up turning into a half an hour. And, you do that a couple of times a week, and you're just going to feel great about yourself and about everything else. And this is what I'm saying about making manageable goals, and goals that you can actually implement into your life, and things that you'll be able to keep on doing. This is a new year. This is your opportunity to have a new you. Now, really, your opportunity is today, of any day in that moment. But we always like to have markers. And one of the markers that we like to have is things like, a new year. Because that's when there's the most excitement about it, the most energy. And you figure, well, this is going to be the year. Well, this is going to be the year is every day of your life. It's in that every moment. Just keep that in mind when you start sliding off of the goals or the resolutions that you have made. So, I personally have made a few resolutions. I'm sorry. I already said I don't like resolutions. Goals. I've assigned myself a few goals that I would like to accomplish moving forward with this year. Just little projects and little things like that. And so we're going to see, how far we can end up getting with these. But it's never going to detract me from what the goal is. And one of the first goals that I put on my list for this year is just to reach out to more people and to try to help more people. I think it's always a good idea to be of service to others. And that's what this whole project is about. That's what these videos is about. That's what the book is about. This book is about how to be, a better captain of your ship. And these are all things that I wish I had learned sooner. And so one of my goals is to be a better captain than I already am. And by doing that, I want to be able to make myself of service to others. I want to be able to help others. And, I've already been working towards that goal, but I just want to increase working on that goal, and I just want to keep that goal always in place. That it is something that I focus on and something that I'm always trying to do a little bit better every single day. Now, the other one may seem like a strange one to even mention, but the other one of my goals for this year is to put a new phrase into the lexicon, which is "we help." Now, we've talked about this before, and if you've watched any of these videos, at some point we've come across and mentioned about the fact of I don't like the whole self-help genre and the wording of it. One of the things that I'm always talking to you about in these videos is about changing the language that you use, because that language that you use dictates how it is that your perceptions are going to be and the opportunities that's going to be presented. And so to me, self-help always seems isolated, that it's you doing all the work and that you are doing it alone, and that you don't have anybody to be able to help you out, no one there to be able to connect with or talk with, no one there to be able to share in your successes and help keep you energized when you're failing. There's nobody there to hold you accountable for the things that you are trying to achieve. And that's why I want that phrase to go and why I want to replace it with "we help." We help is a phrase about the way life really is. Life is about connections and it's about actions. And just like my first goal that I had talked about, this is another one of those. This is one where it is about being of service to others. We help each other. I make these videos and I put them out there, and hopefully they help you out. And by me doing this, you are helping me out as well. Every time you help somebody else out, it does make you feel a little bit better. It helps actually align things within your own mind because of the different ideas and things that are presented to you. No matter how smart you are and how worldly you think you are, you still have a very narrow perspective on things. You can regurgitate all of the facts and everything you've ever read in a book, but that doesn't mean that you are ever done growing and learning. And that's what We Help is all about. And that's what this program is about. That's what the book is about. This is about how to be a better captain, how to be a better person in your life, to yourself and to others. And it takes a community. It takes everybody helping each other out. And that's why I know this seems like this is going to be a big goal, but that I want to change the lexicon. I want to put "we help" out there into the world, to where when you hear that, you understand that, just like when you hear self-help, you understand, oh, I know exactly what they're talking about. Well, that's what I want to do with the "we help." And so that's a goal that I'm going to be working on for this year. And another one of the goals that I have for this year is just to get my book out there in more hands of other people, for them to be able to read it, whether they like it or not, whether they get anything from it or not. I still think that there's some valuable information in there, which is why, we keep going over these videos and I'm talking about the book. And I really do think that this would help out a lot of people. And so one of my goals is to get this book out there in the hands of more people, for more people to be able to discover it and to be able to discuss it or to adopt some of these principles into their life. I know that these things work. That's why I'm here today. These things here are the things I wish I had learned sooner. These are the things that have helped me out. This is the way I live my life. I live my life every day. And I can't even begin to tell you how fortunate I am. Not only fortunate to still be here, to be able to be sharing this new year and a new you with you, but also just how fortunate I have been with everything that I have accomplished throughout my life. That's not what these videos are so much about. But those are definitely experiences that I will end up sharing at some point. I am just so extremely blessed and fortunate. And this is the way that I ended up being able to um, change the thought to understand that and to be able to hold that. And that's how I am able to keep that every single day. And this is what I would like you to do. I would like for you to make similar kinds of goals. Your goals aren't going to be my goals. We've discussed those kinds of things. We're coming at this in different ways. And I want you to make some simple goals. I just start with something small. Just make 3 to 5 goals for yourself, whether it be the exercising or eating healthier or, just being kinder to people. Whatever your goals are, whatever it is your desires are, pick 3 to 5. Make sure that they are attainable goals. Make sure they are simple goals that you can do. See, this is why most people fail at their goals, is they think a goal or a resolution has to be so big, and then they get defeated because it ends up taking so much of their time, and they are gung-ho at the beginning, but they can't keep that pace up. This isn't a race. This isn't a marathon. This is your life. And you need to make sure that in every moment you remember, this is my life. And to understand how grateful and blessed you are. So make 3 to 5 simple goals. And we're going to talk about a list again, because this is what I would like you to do for your homework for the next week. And just keep it around even after that week. Write those goals down on a piece of paper. I want you to post those goals where you're going to see them every morning. Put them on the refrigerator next to your other list. Put it in your wallet, put it in your purse, whatever. Every time that life ends up challenging you, and life's going to challenge you. It's a new year. With the new year, you've got new challenges coming, which is wonderful because those are new growing and learning opportunities. And make sure you're grabbing those. So put it every time that you are having these difficulties that are coming around, make sure that that list is somewhere where you can access it. Put it on your phone, put it in a file on your phone, put it in an email. Just make sure that you are looking at that a couple of times throughout the day. Think about that before you going to bed, about your goals. And just don't stress it, don't worry about it. Just look at it and read those, and you can then smile. You'd be amazed what a smile can do. Not only does it do things for other people, but what it does for you. And so as you're going through the next week, the next couple of weeks, the next year, the new year, new you, keep thinking about those 3 to 5 attainable goals. And start watching as the opportunities to be able to express those shows up. And when those opportunities do show up, make sure that you don't self-edit. Don't walk away from it. Go towards it. Grab it. And go ahead and let that experience happen. Make sure that you are enjoying it. So, until next time, take care.